All right. Um, One of the things I thought about when Rambo was alive, if I ever thought about his death, was if I ever gave him enough treats. It's something that was always on my mind. Like, did I do enough? Did I give him enough treats? Did I? Just his diet, for real. Because the debate is always, you have one life to live. Eat whatever you want, but the truth of the matter is we should eat a little healthier because we want to prolong the great life that we have. But is it a great life if we can't really eat what we want? That was the sort of back and forth that we go through mentally. But Rambo didn't get a lot of treats. He just seldom got them. But when he did, he definitely indulged. And obviously, in his latter years, I gave him more treats than in his younger years. But he was vibrant and fun, and obviously, because he couldn't speak, I guess he didn't tell me how good or bad his food was, but he ate it anyway. I try not to trip myself up on things that could have prolonged his life. Rambo and I never went to the vet. We went to the vet one time. I can count on one hand. The first time he had a checkup because his knee wasn't doing well. So the second time he went back for surgery, he had patellofemoral syndrome. I tried to do a follow-up with the doctor whose name was Dr. Proctor, super fraud. And that guy never showed. I could never get a hold of him. I could never get to meet up with them. So we never did the follow-up. But Rambo's knee seemed to have held up pretty fine. It was true that he was going to eventually have arthritis, but it seemed like Rambo didn't get it premature. He got arthritis as he got older, as it was normal for him to do. So anyway, you could say one or two times. Then he got shots one time. That was like, the heart dewormer and something else or whatever. He got shots one time. And then I think another time we went, and then that was it. So, he wasn't getting the shots every 2 or 3 years or whatever it was he was supposed to get. He just went those few times, and I didn't fill up with shots or anything. And he lived 18 years. And of course, he's a small dog, which of course is it's part of it. What my friends have told me while they're trying to help me cope is that it's fair for them to say that what kept Rambo alive was the fact that I loved him and treated him right, and that makes me feel good. I never really looked at it that way, but yeah, some dogs, if they're not being treated well, they kind of may not know how to off themselves, but if given a chance, to let go, they can. Especially when we get in our older age and we know our bodies and we know when we could go, when we can't go. If we give up fighting, we could go. And this again lends itself to Rambo waiting for me to get home. And waiting for me to be there for him while he wasn't well and was preparing to go. So in coping, my friends have told me that obviously that Rambo lasted this long because he wanted to stay alive and wanted to have a good time with me, and that's what he did, and he loved life. I worry, again, he didn't speak that much, so I worried that he also could have been afraid of death, and that could be something too, but I'm happy that I was part of his life and got to give him treats and give him love and give him care, and he deserved it, and he was awesome. And yeah, I'm feeling a little bit better these days, having some happiness in my life, and remembering the times that Rambo was happy too, and he was around, and that he would have shared this happiness. But also remembering the fact that he did share pretty much all of my happiness for 18 years. So kind of feeling good. I guess you could say it's a good day altogether. Um, yeah, so I'm just going to keep trying to keep some days like this.